Hey everyone, Astro here. Today's video is going to be pretty chill, unscripted. I really just want to chat with you guys for a little bit since I haven't uploaded in a little while. So we're going to do an unboxing. Without further ado, let me introduce what we've got. We're going to start off with some of the official Love Live TCG. We've got a deck and 2 boxes here. Then we have some official Thai Pokemon cards in a box. Then I've got a bunch of single packs that I got at the Pokemon centers in Japan. So before we get into all the packs, I want to start out with this deck for the Love Live TCG. This isn't a random pack or anything. It's not necessarily anything special, but this was handed to me as a freebie at the Aqua Finale Love Live, which I attended about a month ago. It was incredible, by the way. I'm going to make a video about the Finale Live very soon when I have more time. But this is my first ever Love Live TCG deck, so let's see what's inside of it. It comes with an instruction guide on how to play the game. They were really promoting these at the live. I also went to the Liela 6 live while I was there, and they were doing the same thing. That's why I picked up both of the boxes that I'm going to open in a second. But I don't know, it feels significant to me to receive this at the Finale Live. Part of me wanted to even keep it sealed, but I don't think it's necessarily worth anything, and I was curious what's inside of it. It's kind of a nothing burger. Looks like there's not even any hollows, but I don't know. I'm a sentimental person, so I will be holding on to this deck. Now moving on to the TCG box. I'm gonna be real with you guys before I open this. I know like next to nothing about how the actual game works. I know a little bit about the rarities, but I'm here for the pretty pictures and because I like to collect cards. I do know that in each of these boxes, it is seeded to have one, I believe, secret rare, or something of like a high rarity. I don't know what's going to be in it, but there is going to be at least one in here. If I'm really, really lucky, there could be more. And if I'm really lucky, there could be something like super rare. But I don't know. We'll see what we got. It's got Liela, Aqua, and Hasunosora in this one. You'll notice me sorting out the holo cards. That's not because they're particularly, like, rare or valuable or anything like that. It's just because, like, my whole life, I've always collected holo trading cards. Particularly Pokemon, but anytime I've gotten cards, I've always just, I don't know. I got monkey brain. I like shiny, pretty pictures. So I'll display those ones separately and put the bulk somewhere else. Now seems like as good a time as any to apologize or explain a couple things about this video real quick. So first of all, my shaky hands, I am very sorry for that. I currently have bronchitis, which makes the medicine that I'm taking for that is just kind of making me a teeny bit jittery. I don't know if my voice is off at all. I don't think it is anymore, but I do apologize if the shaking gets to be a bit much. Speaking of shaking, you might notice an occasional camera sway. Guys, okay, my camera setup, I took 2 pipe cleaners and I put them around my phone. And then I took a long measuring tape and I tied it up to my ceiling fan, okay? That is my setup here. I do not have, like, professional recording equipment. So this is literally just hanging off of my ceiling fan. So if it sways, I do apologize. It's also on 2 times speed, which makes all of this look worse. Also, like, the random ass sticker on my hand, that's because I, like, went to the club the other day and the ink will not come off my skin. So I thought a sticker would be a little bit cuter than, like, a weird, black splotch. But yeah, anyway, I hope you can all look past all of this because I really just wanted to sit here and chat with you guys. I know this is not super professional, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. So if you don't know anything about the TCG, you're gonna like this part. This was my first ever hit of the entire box. This is one of the rarer cards, and if you weren't aware, they actually put real pictures of the Seiyu with the names of the characters as some of the higher rarity cards, which I think is super cool. I got Liu here. There is an even more rare version of this card, which I did not get, unfortunately. But if you get the rarest version, it has the signature of the Seiyu, which I think is really cool. I actually watched someone pull that version of this card while I was waiting for the Liela live, and that was super cool to see. Of course, I'm going to sleeve this, and I will keep all my hits separate throughout the video so you can see them. I actually bought this box at the Liela 6 live, and I can't wait to make a full video and talk about my experience going to my first ever Love Live concert. But, it was so cool, guys. Oh my god. I met so many cool people there. The performance was incredible. Like, I cannot wait to talk about it more. I'm sorry I haven't made a video about it yet, but I promise it's coming soon. So that was my first ever Love Live TCG box. It was really fun. I've wanted to open one of these forever. I have a couple cards, but I've never opened a pack before now, so it was a good time. I didn't really hit on the rarity, unfortunately, but that's okay. We've still got the entire Aqua box to go. And, you know, I'm only guaranteed one, so maybe I'll be a little bit luckier next time. And without further ado, let's move on to the Aqua special set. Just like they were at the Liela 6th Live, they were selling TCG boxes at the Aqua Finale Live. And, you know, of course I had to buy it. Not only was it at the live, technically, like some sort of live merch, but it's Aqua special. I love Aqua. Of course I do. I have been a fan for 10 years, guys. Literally since their debut. Since, like, the first magazine scan. Genuinely. So, again, I cannot wait to talk about my time at the finale. Oh my god. I am so sorry it's taken me so long to talk about it, but I promise it's going to be worth it when the video comes out. So these ones are a little different from the typical boxes because they're a specialty set. They only come with 3 cards per pack. 2 of which are holo, which I'm a big fan of. And right here on our second pack, we already got the hit from the box. We got a Rico card. I have no idea what the rarity or the rates or the distribution is for this special set, but already getting a rare on my second pack is pretty good. I was really, really hopeful that maybe there might be more in here. I guess I'll let you guys watch and find out. So since this is like a chill and chat video, I figured I should let you guys know what's been going on with me and why I haven't been uploading, even though I really should be after such crazy events in the fandom. So immediately before going to Japan, I, first of all, finished my finals and then moved. Immediately after moving, I got strep throat really, really bad. Like, it felt like there was glass in my throat at all times. It was unbearable. Pausing the story time because I really want to show you guys this pack real quick. Again, I don't know what the rarities or like rates are on this box, but this has Seiyu on it. I didn't know this kind of card existed. I have no idea if it's even rare at all, but that's Seiyu on a card. I'm sleeving this. This is crazy. Can someone tell me like what the rarity on this is, please? I would love to know. Back to the story real quick. Of course, having strep throat and being sick made it really, really hard to get anything done in my new place. So I unpacked next to no boxes and barely had time to prepare for my actual Japan trip. I also was not only in Japan just for the Liela Live and the Aqua Live. I spent 2 full weeks there, more than 2 weeks. And then I went to Thailand, and then I even went to Manila, Philippines for 24 hours. So I've been gone for like a long time, even after the finale was over. After that, I flew straight into LA, and I went to Anime Expo, most of Anime Expo, which took another week. It was the first ever Anime Expo with no Love Live content, which was crazy. By the way, oh my god, another hit? What is this? I didn't know that there was this kind of like art cards in the pack at all. I don't know if there's like normal Seiyu cards. I don't know what this is, but that is my 3rd rare card in this box. So I'm like kind of freaking out a little bit. This is crazy. Is this not crazy? What are the rates on this? So anyway, I got back after a full month. And when I say a full month, I mean a full month. I left June 8th and I got back July 7th. So it was already a long time after Aqua's finale live that I got back home. And of course, I had to deal with all of my boxes from moving a whole month after I had already moved. And here we have a 3rd hit, which is also my best girl, by the way. This is a lot. This is 3 rare cards in a pack where I'm only guaranteed 1. And one of them is my best girl. Plus that, like, random Seiyu card. Again, I don't know what the deal with that is, but, like, potentially 4 hits. Can someone, like, is this normal? Or did I actually get, like, super lucky with this? Because, oh my god. So, of course, I blew all of my money while I was on my trip. Because, of course, I did. But, like, seriously, like, all of my money. Like, it got really bad. So, of course, I also went back to work when I got home. And I also had a lot to deal with the volunteer group, the activist group I'm a part of back home. But I've been busy, man. And sorry to keep jumping away from the story, but you guys have to see this too. I did not even know Saint Snow was in this set let alone with secret rares or special rares or whatever this is. What? I love Saint Snow. Like, little secret about me, I have always loved Saint Snow. I am like, this is like, I feel like this has to be lucky. They can't all be this seeded, are they? Right? This is what, 5 hits or something like that? Oh my god. And Saint Snow. I'm like in disbelief. At this point, I'm like shocked. I'm in disbelief. And I'm like, there's no way we can also get last pack magic, can we? But here we are. Another art card. Another type of art that I also didn't know was going to be in this. That's 6 hits, guys. What? Yeah, anyway. So this was a lot better than the last pack. That was crazy. I don't know what the value or the rarity on any of these are, but I am happy. Oh my god, I am over the moon. My second ever box, my first ever unboxing, and I got this many hits. I am so thankful. Oh my god. So that is it for my Love Live TCG cards, unfortunately. I understand if you're only here on my channel for Love Live, but if you want to hear a little bit more about my trip, a little bit more about what is going on in my life, whatever, I don't know, stick around. I've got Thai Pokemon cards, official ones, and I got a bunch of Japanese ones, so hopefully I have some overlap in audience and you guys can still enjoy the rest of the video. I took a little snack break because my shaking from my medicine was getting really bad. I made vegan dumplings with vegan oyster sauce. I don't know what I'm doing right here. But without further ado, let's get into the Thai Pokemon cards because we're already on a roll with these boxes. If you're wondering why I bought Thai Pokemon cards, it's because I just happened to walk into this, like, Pokemon TCG gallery specialty store thing in a mall. It was in Bangkok. It completely took me by surprise, but they had, like, big high quality prints of a lot of TCG art. It was really cool to see, and I was so curious. I'm recovering from Pokemania right now, and I've never seen Thai Pokemon cards. I know nothing about them either. It seems like the Thai Pokemon sets are the same as English ones in the way that they combine multiple smaller Japanese sets into one kind of like mega set, and it looks like that's what we got here, so I have no idea what I'm gonna see. I don't know what this top card is for, but I guess we got hit with some first pack magic because we already got our very first hit of the box. Again, I have no idea how this is seeded. I don't know how the rarities are, but this is a secret rare, so I'm pretty happy right off the bat. Just like I did with the Love Live cards, I'm going to sleeve and put all my hits off to the side for display. Who knows if we'll even get any more in the rest of this box, but I'll keep going, and I hope you guys like this as much as I do. So I don't collect cards for value, but I was really curious about what the value is of Thai Pokemon cards. I assume the rarity might be a little bit closer to the rarity in Japanese cards, which would make the value lower. I don't know if Thai cards are popular at all or if they have their own niche. I couldn't seem to find much information about it at all. And even with the art, like the numbers don't line up with the sets in other languages. So if anybody knows where I can find something like price charting that tracks the value of Thai Pokemon cards, I'm really curious. I do not plan to sell. I don't sell like any of my Pokemon cards. Most of my cards I've had for like my whole life. Like since I was like 5 years old or even honestly younger, I've been collecting Pokemon cards and have rarely sold or traded away any of them in my life. So yeah, I'm not asking because I'm going to sell them. Don't worry about that. I'm really curious, man. Did I get anything rare? Did I get anything cool? Please help me out in the comments if you happen to have any information. So I started quickly noticing that not all of the packs have holo cards, which makes me a little bit sad. I know there's only 5 cards per pack like there are in the Japanese sets, but man, I really just prefer collecting the holos, so I hope I start to get a few more. Also, maybe I should have mentioned this before letting you guys get this far into the video, but I am like notoriously unlucky. Like, you can ask any of my friends that have watched me open cards for my whole life. I am so unlucky. I never get hits. Maybe that's changing today, though, because here we have our second art rare of the entire box. And it's Zamazenta, who I've always really liked. Stupid shield doggy. This is nice. This is a nice change of pace for me. I guess we're still kind of hot off the luck of the last box. This is kind of crazy for me, actually. I don't think anything I've pulled so far has been, like, rare. Like, I think all of them are kind of like the lowest of the rare cards. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. Nothing has been like crazy rare or valuable, but the the quantity that I'm pulling is really surprising to me because this is a lot luckier than I usually am. Like, seriously. There's still a lot of packs left in this box. So I figured I might as well tell you guys a little bit about my Thailand vacation because I don't know when else I'll really get a chance to do it. It was incredible. Like, absolutely stunning. It was a great time. I was there for 1 week, and I went hard. I went to Bangkok for 3 days. Then I flew into Krabi, which is in like the southern islands. Spent the day in Phuket after that, and then 2 days in Chiang Mai. And then I flew back to Bangkok, and then I had a layover in Manila for 24 hours. So it was a very, very busy, like, super jam-packed week, but it was amazing. Bangkok was really fun. I was there for the very end of Pride Month, so I went to like an end of Pride Month celebration with a bunch of what I thought were drag queens, but I was pretty captivated because it turns out that a lot of them that I thought were drag queens were in fact lady boys. If you guys didn't know this about me, I am a gender and sexuality studies student. Like, that is my major in college. I'm very interested in, gender and sexuality, obviously, as well as the history of it. So I spent the night hanging out with a lot of ladyboys, going to gay bars nearby. I stayed in Siloam, which is like the gay district. It was a great time. Like, it was so cool. I was really interested. Like, I go to gay bars back home a lot. The performance was very similar to drag, but these were ladyboys. Like, they don't identify as men. They don't identify as drag queens. They're performing their own gender. I really, I enjoyed it. It was fascinating, and they were so talented. Absolutely incredible. This is so unrelated, but like, I really want to talk about it. I hope you guys don't mind. I know there's a lot of contention here in America about the term ladyboy, what it actually means, and if it is even like something that people identify as. I was very curious about that. So I went out of my way to like talk to locals, talk to people who identify as gay, talk to people who identify as ladyboys. And they assured me that it is in fact not the same thing as transgender. It is not a slur. It is not offensive. It is a third gender. Like, it is something that people truly identify as. They call themselves ladyboys. They live as ladyboys. I went to women's clothes stores and women's bathrooms with ladyboys, and yet they still don't identify as women either. I really, like, I don't know. I don't know if this is what you guys expected out of this video, but as my, like, subject of study, like, this is my professional field. I really enjoyed the ability to, like, exist in a gender culture so foreign from what I experience in the West. Anyways, I yapped so long about my field of study in Thailand that I completely glossed over another full art card pull. And here's one more, and this is Misty's Psyduck. This is like one of the cards I wanted most from the set, actually. So this is really cool. It's so pretty. I love this art. And that swimming Misty is kind of the perfect segue to the next part of my vacation I want to talk about, which was Railay Beach in Krabi, Thailand. And like, if you were to go any one place in all of Thailand, I say it has to be Railay Beach. It was unbelievable. It is a very, very remote beach on like a small section of an island that is only accessible by boat. And I've just never seen anything like it. I really haven't. Like, I thought the front-facing part of the beach was incredible already, but then you like go through the back, and you have to walk through pretty much a cave system, like a half-open cave system, to get to the back of the beach. And when I got there, I almost started crying. I have never seen a view like that. I've never seen water like that. I've never seen, like, rocks and cliffs like that. I've never seen jungle like that. It was genuinely one of the most memorable moments in probably my entire life. So, seriously, if you ever go to Thailand, I cannot recommend enough Railay Beach in Krabi. I, like, that memory, it really will stick with me for as long as I'm alive. My day in Phuket was pretty chill. I was kind of walking around with like a giant backpack, so I didn't get to do that much. I just kind of saw the big touristy sites and moved on. But then I went to Chiang Mai, and Chiang Mai was great too. I also went to Chiang Rai for a day, did a big tour. Again, a lot happened. I did avoid the elephant sanctuaries that are normally recommended in Chiang Mai, just because I could not find a single one without like any animal abuse accusations, except for one where you're like so far away from the elephants you can barely like you can't really interact with them, which that's probably for the best, but it was also super expensive. And I'm like, if the best way to see elephants is to like not see them at all, then why even do it? I'm a big animal rights activist, so I was a little bit sad that I didn't get to do like the highlight, but I still saw a lot of really cool temples, ate a lot of really good food, met some really nice people. It was a great time. So there is the Thai Pokemon box, and I got 4 hits and a bunch of holos, so I am pretty happy overall. It is a bit better than I expected with my normally terrible luck. There are still a lot of Pokemon cards to go, though, so we're just going to keep on chugging through. We're going to get started with these random single packs. These are from a Pokemon Center, so they aren't going to be weighed or like checked by some random shady card owner. So they all have a very equal chance, but there are no more boxes, which means there are no more guarantees for hits. So everything beyond this point is pure luck. I'm kind of choosing the order of which one I do based purely on vibes. I don't really know what I'm looking for, have any hopes for these. I really just bought them because they were there. But we did get a hit right here, so okay. We're already off to a good start. I do feel actually very lucky today compared to usual, so I'm really, really happy. These sets are a tiny bit older. I'm saving the newest ones for last, but I got another hit right here, in a row. So, wow, that's great. I'm really on a roll. Oh my god. This isn't a box, so I don't know if it counts, but I was hoping maybe we could get some last pack magic too. It doesn't look like it happened this time, but that's totally okay. I am not complaining. 2 hits in 5 random packs is really lucky, actually. We're on a roll here, so I decided to just go straight into the next set, which is Battle Partners. I got as many as I was allowed to get at the Pokemon Center. They were not selling full boxes. I definitely would have bought a box if I could, though, because I really want to pull a Lily card. I cannot complain, though, because I just pulled En's Reshiram, which is a pretty good chase for this set. But that's actually crazy because I did open a single Battle Partners pack while I was in Japan, and I also pulled an En's Reshiram. I don't think that's pretty unlikely, isn't it? Like, I feel like that's gotta be pretty unlikely. I was gonna show it at the end of the video, like all of my other cards that I got while I was in Japan, but I guess I'll pull it out right here and just put it with the rest of them, because 2 of them is, insane. Just 3 packs left now. I'm still holding out for a Lily, but I guess we'll see how it goes. I've always had a soft spot for cards with the trainers on them, and just Pokemon trainers in general, but hey, we pulled Mamoswine full art, so that's pretty cool. That's already a hit in 3 out of the 6 packs I bought, so I'm really, really feeling good about this, actually. I know Japanese rates are a little bit better, but I have opened a lot of Japanese card packs, and I've never gotten this lucky. No last pack magic on this one either, but that is just fine by me, because I am very excited to finally get to Black Bolt and White Flare, which at the time that I bought them was brand new in Japan. I was only able to buy 2 of each set. That was the maximum. And then I also got 1 of each of these mega card packs, which I didn't know existed. They have 35 cards each. So that's still a decent amount of cards to open, even though I couldn't get as many as I'd like. I'm very excited for this set, though. I'm the type that likes to save the best for last, and I like Reshiram a little bit better than Zekrom, so I'm going to start with Zekrom and just do, like, back and forth. I really like the way the holo pattern looks on these. Also, these packs have more cards than normal Pokemon card sets from Japan. I don't know if that's, like, a permanent new thing, or if it's because this is, like, a special black and white set, but I am always happy to have more cards. I probably bought more Pokemon cards in the past year than I have in the past several. I really got hit with, like, crazy Pokemania towards the start of this year. I even woke up early to get in line for releases, like, twice, like early in the morning at GameStop, which is like crazy. I've never even done that for Pokemon cards before, but hey, we got a hit right here. My gambling itch is really getting scratched right now. I think I really needed this, guys. I think I'm finally feeling like I'm getting cured of my Pokemania just a little bit. I did get into the Pokemon TCG Pocket app for a little while, but I stopped playing it as much while I was on my trip just because time zones were like a little bit harder to keep track of. And then at some point it started like giving me an error message that just would not go away. I could not open the app. I cleared my whole cache, still couldn't open it. And then it was like telling me that I need to contact support just to get into the app again. I don't know what happened, so I kind of just gave up. Hope y'all are still playing it, because that was really fun for a little while when it first came out. I kind of miss it. My little daily ritual of opening a pack twice a day. But, you know, it's probably better for my mental health if I'm not staring at virtual Pokemon cards every day, since I'm already spending a lot of money on real life ones, and I need to stop that too. So this card I pulled from the 35 pack is actually guaranteed. It does come with one art rare guaranteed. I don't know if there's going to be more after that. I know nothing about these 35 card packs. I have never seen them before. They're really interesting, but hey, a guaranteed art rare is nothing to complain about. I am pretty happy. This one's really cute. And saving the best for last, we've got the big Reshiram pack. I am really excited. So far, I've not been quite as lucky, it seems, with the black and white cards, but maybe we'll turn it around this time, I hope. At least there will be one more guaranteed art rare. And honestly, like, I cannot complain about this whole session, no matter what I get in here. This is a big haul. This is a lot of art rares for me. I don't have that many full art rares in general. I love them. I've always loved the full arts ever since I was a little kid. They were a lot more rare back then, I think, but I don't know, it's cute. They mean something to me. So we did get 2 full arts in this pack, so that is beyond the guarantee. So I did get a little bit lucky, and I am definitely happy with this. This was a lot of fun. That is all of the Pokemon cards I brought, but I do want to show you guys just one more thing. This isn't going to be like a blind unboxing, but, you know, I got so many paper goods and little things, interesting trinkets, other cards that I opened throughout the course of my trip, and they're all in this little box, so I just kind of wanted to go through them and show you guys, because there's some fun stuff in here. So I was at the Liela Live, and they were selling protein bars that come with a promo card. So I bought 2 of them, and I got Cuckoo twice, unfortunately. And these are some other, like, promo cards that I got from buying drinks or food or snacks at the lives. I do love to collect these kinds of paper goods, especially when they're live exclusive like these ones. This one is so random, but this is a sticker that I got in Okinawa of Kurimanju from Chikawa drinking Orion beer. I had to. If you know Chikawa, you know I had to. This is just another card that I happened to pull from one of the packs I did open while there. And then this is just a regular old Chisato card. Nothing special about it, but it was given to me by someone at the Liela Live. That was really nice. This is another thing that is an event exclusive bonus item. Of course, it's really cool to have anything that you just like can't get anywhere else. It says the Osaka leg on it too, which I really like. This one's just another Pokemon card that I pulled, of course. And then this one, this is an event exclusive trading card that was given to me at the Liela Live. So this is really special. I'm very glad to have this. This card is not quite as special, although I still really like it. But I do have 10 of these because I ordered 10 CDs to enter the lottery to go to the finale live. And one of these came in each one of the CDs. Then we've got a little Chica purchase bonus. I was pretty happy because, again, Chica is my best girl. Ellie was from a lottery at the School Idol store, which was one of the lower prizes, but still, I got to choose at least, and I do love Ellie. And last but not least, a sticker of Mega Altaria from one of the Pokemon centers. I think I got this one in Okinawa. But yeah, that's it for today. I appreciate if you stuck around till the end. This was a really fun unboxing, and it was nice to talk and chat with you guys. I will see you around as soon as I can with a real video, and thank you so much for watching.